We are also on Weibo. Please check us out for more great videos.
There may be a lot of devastating moments in this series, but there are a lot of magical ones as well. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Harry Potter moments that made us happy cry. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most heartwarming moments from this much-loved series. We'll be talking about events from all 7 books and all 8 movies, so beware of spoilers. Number 10. Neville wins Gryffindor the House Cup. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. While the stakes may get higher as the series moves forward, in the first installment of Harry's story, Gryffindor winning the House Cup seems like the height of importance.
And in first place, with 472 points, Slytherin House.
After all of our trio's misadventures trying to save the Philosopher's Stone from Lord Voldemort, it didn't seem like they'd have time to win back the house points that they had lost.
Yes, well done, Slytherin, however.
In the end, though, it's a dead tie between Gryffindor and Slytherin. That is until Dumbledore awards Neville 10 points for standing up to his friends.
I award 10 points to Neville Longbottom.
The look on his face says it all. Number 9. Dudley's Farewell. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Throughout the series, Harry is constantly mistreated by the Dursleys, and while J.K. Rowling creates a lot of complex characters, it didn't look like these 3 would ever get any redemption.
This isn't just goodbye, boy, is it? This is farewell.
In the final book, however, there's a poignant moment when Harry and the Dursleys are parting ways for a final time, where Dudley shows an unexpected moment of humanity.
I don't think you're a waste of space.
The scene may have been cut from the theatrical version of the first Deathly Hallows film, but luckily the deleted scene eventually surfaced.
See you, Big D.
Number 8. When Fawkes arrives in the Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The second book and movie take a decidedly darker turn, when it's revealed that something within Hogwarts is trying to kill and petrify students. Not to mention Harry is being ostracized by his peers, because many think he is the one who's opened the Chamber of Secrets. When the final battle takes place between Harry and the Basilisk, it seems that all is lost and that our hero will inevitably be defeated.
Parseltongue won't save you now, Potter. It only obeys me.
The moment that Dumbledore's Phoenix Fawkes shows up, though, we couldn't help but cheer when we realized it was all going to be okay. Number 7. Ron says Hermione's name. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, all of the romantic relationships that had been hinted at in earlier storylines finally started to become solidified.
Don't you trust me?
Though it was clear to fans that Ron and Hermione belonged together, he had to get a little experience first in the form of dating Lavender Brown.
I happen to be his girlfriend. I happen to be his friend.
After he's unintentionally poisoned and ends up in the hospital wing, his true feelings are revealed when he asks for Hermione at his bedside instead of Lavender. You could practically hear the shippers' sigh of relief. Number 6. Ron's Return. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. One of the bleakest periods during the trio's hunt for Horcruxes and Deathly Hallows is when Ron decides to leave Harry and Hermione behind.
Fine. I get it. I saw you two the other night.
To be fair, the cursed locket was influencing his emotions, but it was still devastating for both the characters and fans when he left. When Harry followed the Silver Doe to ultimately find the Sword of Gryffindor, it seemed like all was lost when he was caught at the bottom of a lake. All he needed, though, was Ron's helping hand. And when he realized who'd saved him, we couldn't help but shed a relieved tear.
It was you. Well, yeah. A bit obvious, I think.
His subsequent reunion with Hermione wasn't quite as simple, though.
You complete Ronald Weasley!
Number 5. Hagrid comes back from Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. In Chamber of Secrets, readers and viewers were finally given some insight into Hagrid's past, including the reason he was expelled from Hogwarts. It turns out that he was accused of unleashing the monster who attacked the students the first time the chamber was opened. and was kicked out of school for his involvement.
I can't let you go. They'll have your wand for this, Hagrid. You'll be expelled.
So when the chamber was reopened in Harry's second year, Hagrid was ultimately sent to Azkaban, despite fans' knowledge that there was no way he could be guilty.
Take me where? Not Azkaban prison.
When he's finally released and shows up at the end of year feast, we couldn't hold in our elation.
There's no Hogwarts without you, Hagrid.
Number 4. When Hagrid gives Harry the photo album. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry had already been through so much by the end of his first year at Hogwarts. So as we see him get ready to board the Hogwarts Express to go back to a dreadful summer with the Dursleys, it's tough to realize that he'll be spending months away from the wizarding world.
Thought you were leaving without saying goodbye, did you?
Hagrid gives him a gift, however, to help him through that difficult time. We don't know where he managed to find old Potter family photos, but we're thankful that they finally made their way into the right hands.
Thanks, Hagrid.
Number 3. Harry and Sirius plan for the future. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. In Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry learns much about his parents' pasts and the circumstances that led to them being killed by Lord Voldemort. He spends the whole story thinking that their friend Sirius Black contributed to their murders, but eventually Harry finds out the truth.
You sold James and Lily to Voldemort, didn't you? I didn't mean to.
When he realizes that his godfather can actually be a helpful figure in his life, Harry has a fleeting moment of being able to imagine a world where he never has to go back to the Dursleys.
I don't know if you know, Harry, but when you were born, James and Lily made me your godfather.
Of course, this is bittersweet, because they never managed to clear Sirius's name, and that happy ending they dreamed of falls behind the veil.
Come and live with you.
Well, that's just a thought. I can understand if you don't want to.
Number 2. Dobby is freed. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Throughout Chamber of Secrets, the house elf Dobby seems like more of a hindrance than a help, but his heart is in the right place. J.K. Rowling shines a light on one of the injustices of the wizarding world, when we see the abuse that Dobby has to suffer under his masters, the Malfoys.
Why do you wear that thing, Dobby?
This, sir, 'tis a mark of the house elves' enslavement.
At the end of this story, though, Harry uses his quick wit to save his new friend from a life of servitude, by tricking Lucius Malfoy into granting Dobby his freedom.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
This moment is a triumphant one, and one we'll never forget. Number 1. The Epilogue. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. After all that our favorite characters had been through, bearing witness to their happy endings was just too much for most fans.
Together.
Following along with their journey had been a roller coaster of emotions, and it all culminated with the epilogue set 19 years after the events of the original series. The scene shows Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Ginny on platform 9 3/4 sending their own children off to Hogwarts.
You were named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was the bravest man I've ever known.
We cried because everyone ended up exactly where they should be, and because after all these years it was really over. And of course we cried because all was well. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.